Hello everyone, it's Yvonne back to do your bonus read. We might use the Arcanum Tarot for this reading. Put that little bit of quartz back there. Okay, let's see what's happening in the bonus read. Oh, cards are not happy today. Look at that. Just want to go everywhere. All right. All right, they're saying they're ready already, so let's go. All right, we have the Three of Cups coming out. Now, the Three of Cups is a card that talks about celebrating with family and friends. It also talks about reunion, coming back together with people. I do know in this particular deck, though, and this is why I always wonder why Spirit pushes you to use one particular deck, there is only one person standing in this card. So there's nobody else there to celebrate with, which is really interesting because in the traditional tarot, there's three people. But in this one, I only see one. All right, I have the Seven of Swords here. Now, the Seven of Swords is the card of trying to get away with something. We see someone stealing away with the swords, and the swords represent ideas. It can infer like stealing intellectual property, trying to steal someone else's ideas, or trying to take something and get away with it. And we do have the Chariot behind here. Okay, so the Chariot, apart from being the representation of Cancer, in this particular deck is moving. In some of the decks, the Chariot stands still. But in this one, it is going forward. So something has changed here. If you're dealing with someone that was in a relationship, or you were dealing with someone who was already committed to someone else, I feel like they're now either on their own or moving towards being single here. Very strongly. I feel this person has tried to or is in the process of moving away from a situation here, or escaping some sort of situation that they felt bound to, because they're no longer in this card. You could be dealing with a Cancer here, but somebody is definitely moving forward. There could have been a lot of conflict and a lot of pain. The Five of Swords always tells me, you know, that you've won the battle but not the war. So this person may have got away, but they may still have a lot of work to do here. But I feel like you're going to hear about that. This person is going to speak to you here. This person is ready to have a conversation. Okay. All right, so we have the Queen of Swords coming out. So you may be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius here. The Queen of Swords is a person who is very articulate. She has her sword held high. She's ready for a conversation. She's ready to speak up. She can sometimes be a bit cutting with her words, and she can also cut things out of her life if she feels that they're not bringing her the justice that she requires. So someone here is either wanting to speak up or say something here. They are well and truly ready. Okay, so we do have the card of anxiety coming out here, sleepless nights. Some worry and stress here that this person's been worried about. I feel like somebody has become either single or walked away from a situation in order to become like viable, is what Spirit's saying. The Temperance card is here as well. So someone's achieved some sort of balance here. Maybe they've settled with an ex-partner, settled some sort of relationship here. They seem to have what they need here, though. They're feeling very independent or very self-sufficient. And the Temperance card is here. So there seems to be a good balance of emotion and passion here as well. This person is ready to speak up, but may have gone through a period of time here where there was a lot of anxiety and a lot of stress. Okay, so we have the Strength card. Now, the Strength card is a card that talks about taming your inner beasts. It's about understanding your shadow side, maybe understanding those things about yourself that you feel limit you or that you're not comfortable with, and being able to accept them as part of who you are. Sometimes we do have things about ourselves that we learn along the way, and sometimes those limitations can't be fixed, but we learn to accept. We learn to accept what we've been given, and we find this sense of peace in acceptance, and that makes us strong here. We do have a lot of major arcanas coming out here. I have the World card too, so there's some sort of cycle that's closing out. Okay, and I have the King of Pentacles coming here with his really large pentacle. So someone here has closed out a cycle, closed out a relationship, found the strength here to be able to turn away from something and move forward. This person has found a sense of balance. They feel sufficient with what they have now. So maybe before or prior, this person didn't feel worthy because they didn't feel they had enough to offer. And I feel like now this person feels that they have enough to offer. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo person here, but you're dealing with someone who wants to offer a lifestyle. And when I say that, this is their perceived idea of being able to support, nourish, or fulfill someone else's expectations. This person has come to terms with that here and closed something out. Okay, so Eight of Swords coming through, a lot of swords energy here, heavy swords energy, and the Page of Pentacles with his rather normal looking pentacle here, I might add. And we do have the Ten of Cups coming through here. So there's great happiness coming in here because someone has seen, someone's been able to see their own potential, move away from a situation that may have been creating a lot of pain here. They know they still have a lot of pain to go through. There's still a lot of healing to be done. But this person's had a realization they couldn't stay where they were because they weren't bringing in the life that they felt that they wanted or deserved. Let me just go through this again. I feel like someone's walked away from some sort of situation and it is now moving forward here. There seems to have been quite a lot of conflict here, and I feel like this person, oh, look at this, the Ace of Pentacles is behind that. This person is ready to talk now and quite possibly offer something to you now. They feel like they're in the position to do this. If they've worked a lot with their own anxieties, their own fears, and I think they've come to the realization that they are worthy and they are in a position to offer someone what they want. This has taken a great deal of time. So this person may have been doing this for quite a long while. If this is your person, you may not have had contact with them for a long time. Maybe, we're talking a year or more. This person has been spending their time trying to build their own life up, trying to build themselves up, but trying to build their independence up as they've been working towards this. But they're ready to close something out now and make this offer here. So it looks as though they're about to make contact. I do think there's a lot of anxiety here because it feels to me like a lot of water may have passed under the bridge in that time. And I feel that this person is very anxious about whether this situation will still unfold the way it is. But at the end of the day, this person has managed to walk away from something which obviously wasn't right for them. Created a lot of anxiety in their life. But there is the Ten of Cups here. So I guess whoever this is, if this is you or if this is your person, and you've moved away from some sort of negative situation, whether you're with somebody or whether you're on your own, is definitely a good thing here. It's like you're giving yourself your own gift here. You're bringing in your own energy. All right, I'm going to pull you a card from the Energy Oracle cards. Wow, interesting. I have two cards coming out here. I have the card of Deceit. And I have the card of Hostilities. These are quite, there's Kevin Sorbo, isn't it? I said that before, he looks like Kevin Sorbo. I feel like here these cards are quite heavy energy. I'm not really sure that I feel, how would you say, there's quite a lot of heavy energy within this deck. But I've pulled them out now, so I will speak about them. So the card of deceit is coming in first. And this is about hidden tactics and manipulation. So maybe some of you need to be a little bit cautious if you're dealing with this person. This card comes as a warning that there may be some deception going on in your life. The person hiding behind the curtain is likely someone you know or deal with either personally or professionally. The duplicity could be regarding a personal issue, like someone spreading rumours or disrespecting you to others, or it could be a business matter where details are being hidden or even manipulated. Be aware of what's going on in your life. The man behind the curtain is holding a bag of something valuable, so watch your money and your good name and make sure you have all the information you need to keep things honest and secure. Very interesting, because I had a dream last night that somebody stole money from my wallet, and I remember thinking, this isn't the first time someone's stolen from me. They left the change, but they took the notes, which was a bit odd. A deeper laying of meaning may be that the deception is actually coming from within. Is there something that you're lying to yourself about? In this case, the bag of valuables may be holding things like self-esteem, happiness, or even leisure time. Whether it's about your life or yourself, remember that the universe has a hard time sending you honoring experience if your energy is shrouded in self-deceit. Ouch. Okay. After talking about having money stolen. Hostilities was the other card here. And this is about having your defenses up or having an aggressive energy. This card shows a man raising his sword in readiness to do battle. He's quite a hot fella too, isn't he? But he does always remind me of Kevin Sorbo. When it comes upright, it reveals a situation where hostilities towards you are about to be or have already been engaged. The aggressive energy may be verbal or emotional, with someone in your environment being excessively critical, demanding, or hurtful. In a work or social situation, there may be backstabbing or out-and-out slander going on. Yes, someone's got some really heavy energy around them here. And it may be the person who's going through whatever this is in front of me here. So maybe this stuff they're dealing with and all these swords may be stuff from an ex-partner or somebody that they're dealing with at the moment. The funny part is it says this card is different from the deceit card because the hostile energies are more apparent and more overt. In fact, you may have been living with them for some time. This may be a little bit of a situation here if this is you and you are separating from someone. You may be dealing with some very negative energy around you here. Somebody may be being very difficult to manage here, and it may be why this person's taken so long to move away from this person, because they have some sort of fear about the repercussions of it all. If this is you, you may be dealing with someone who's not going to make your life easy if you move away. And that might be why we have the Seven of Swords energy there, because that always comes up when people are trying to sneak away from situations that are not very good. And that's why I always say don't scorn the Seven of Swords card, because I've seen it come up when people have been trying to escape very violent and aggressive relationships. Whoever this person is here, I feel like they're dealing with someone that is particularly hard to get away from. And this is why they're either taking their time or have taken their time to move towards you. This person is dealing with something very, 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 very difficult. Anyway, have a good day.